Chillin' in the whip with my baseball hat. Got the bass in the trunk and it's crunk full blast. Riding down 85 with my seat way back in an MP3.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nia Ping, and I'm bringing you the first webisode of BNR Weekly, where we will be bringing you what's hot in the music world, but most importantly, what's going on here in BNR Records. First, I want you guys to subscribe, push that button at the bottom of your screen. First, we're gonna bring you a special interview from BNR Records CEO. Enjoy.
BNR Records started in 2007, and it primarily started out of my own desire just to make music and figure out how to make it the right way. I had a really strong influence from a musical standpoint. I was listening to the radio all the time as a kid, multiple genres of music, and I just became fascinated with the art of making music. So I got into production, and getting into production made me then want to release records. So that's how it all started, really, you know. Not really thinking that it would get to where it's gotten right now, but initially the objective was to just produce tracks and figure out how to recreate some of the great sounding stuff that I heard in my childhood. We want to make music that reaches the globe, and obviously that's no easy feat. We want to make an impact musically. We want to be able to kind of have our name stamped in the history of music. BNR is currently based in Charlotte, North Carolina. We are actively in the process of opening an office in LA. That's Los Angeles, not Louisiana. We understand the importance of having a presence out there on the West Coast, so we will be out there very soon. Our offices have been here, right on Trade Street, since the beginning. Studio's around the corner, and this is our main business office, so to speak, at 333 West Trade. So we've always been here, and we're not going anywhere.
Thanks, Leandra, for that interview. But up next, we have a tour from Jermaine Spencer for the rest of BNR.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy again, Jermaine Spencer, Director of Promotions of BNR Records and BNR Studio. Located here in the heart of the city, that is Charlotte, North Carolina to be exact. And I'm gonna show you a little bit about BNR Studio and what we have going on inside. So come on with me. Welcome. You're now inside BNR Studio. Pretty much here, this is the lounge area where you come back, kick back, sit down in the lounge chairs with your feet up, watch some TV. We do have cable, by the way, so you can turn it on to any channel, ESPN, MTV, whatever. And the first thing, when you walk in, you always see greatness. Def Jam Recordings is definitely one of the top record companies in the industry ever, and we kind of emulate what they've done here. So yeah, this is us in the lounge space. You got your fridge here, all the snacks and goodies, anything that you'll like. So yeah, this is pretty much the lounge area and where you'll come and kick it while we get your song sounding right. So what I'm gonna do is take you down the rest of the studio. All right, so now I'm gonna take you guys into the band space / rehearsal area. All right, so come take a look. All right, so we're here in our band space / rehearsal area where you as a band can come in here and just jam out and get ready for your performance that you have coming up. Our band, Prodigy GT, they actually come in here, rehearse all the time for their live shows and things like that. So yeah, it's open to external clients. So just come in, so let us know when you want to come in the studio. We'll get you ready, all right? All right, so from the band room to our isolation booth, we're gonna check out where all the vocal magic happens and where we'll have you sounding right. All right, so you guys are now in our vocal isolation booth, which is state-of-the-art, built, equipped with your Neumann U87 microphone, which is connected to a Furman mixing station where you can pretty much change all your levels. You want to hear more of your vocals, want to hear more of the beat, you can kind of turn it up on your own right there. And pretty much you'll come in here and lay down your vocals, and our engineer, who you'll meet in a second, will have you sounding perfect. All right, so that was our vocal isolation booth. Now I'm gonna take you into our control room, where we have our staff engineer, head engineer, Mr. Nick Rothenberg. He pretty much will handle all of your mixing and have you sounding, perfect, ready for radio. So yeah, this is BNR Studio. All of our artists under BNR Records label has free reign to come and record anytime, any day, any night, and also open to our clients as well. So you want to come book some time, we'll be open for you. So yeah, this is BNR Studio, man, located in Uptown Charlotte. So you've seen everything. So now I need you guys to get out of here. Peace.
Shout out to Jermaine for that wonderful tour, but up next we have BNR's own Young Jules, who's been with the company since 2007. Check this out. Young Jules is up next, so he's gonna tell us a little bit about himself, so check this out.
Haters fall back. Drug lords fall back.
Hey, what's up, family? My name's Young Jules. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, east side, down the hill. Shout outs to the Ravens, yeah. I mean, it's really tough to really say genre. I mean, of course, I'm a hip hop artist, but I don't want to just be labeled as such. Just music, I kind of see it as artwork, so I would consider myself more of a painter, I'm an artist like Picasso. So, though I will be, I guess, classified as a hip hop artist, I don't want to be, I guess, trapped in that label. And I guess as the fans start to see more about my approach and more about my artistry, more about my creation, they'll kind of get to see that, I'm a lot more relatable in other fields of music as well. So, music's been a passion of mine all my life. I'm sure I was in my mother's stomach, nodding my head, beatboxing with the umbilical cord like my headsets. And I guess when I really got a passion for I guess, poetry or rap or hip hop, that kind of started in the 3rd grade. That was with one of my teachers. She was my science teacher. And I happened to walk by her class and she was rapping and freestyling with 5th graders. And when I saw it, I went bananas, like, oh my God, do it, it's a girl rapping. I was like so excited. And that inspired me to like write my first bit of rhymes because it was all positive. So the first 3rd grade, I got 3rd grade and 4th grade rhymes for school. So the 3rd grade one goes like, don't mess with me, bumblebee, you see, I'm the boss. Applesauce, I said, you understand? Rubber band, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. And I was real cool for that because that was 3rd grade. By 4th grade, I kind of got a lot more poetic. I was in one of my language arts classes, and we had to compare things that we liked with things that we didn't like, And around that time, I liked bubbles. Not just the normal bubbles. It was like they had these special bubbles that came out that didn't pop. It was like made out of this special stuff. I don't know if they had them in y'all hood, but they would fly. You can like stick it in girls' hair and stuff like that. I had fun with that kind of stuff. So I compared bubbles with like, drugs in the street and stuff like that. That was the thing. I did like bubbles. Things I didn't like was like drugs. So it was like, the flow was like, bubbles, bubbles, here to play. Bubbles, bubbles, here to stay. We living in a world with trash and drugs, so let's stop this and give each other a hug. I don't mean to bust your bubble, but drugs in this world ain't nothing but trouble, 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 trouble. I literally wrote like trouble 18 times on the paper, but my teacher loved it. I got to rap it over the intercom on a Friday. I was feeling like the man in school. I really just want to make good music. I want to be separate and different from everybody else. I'm not really, my goal isn't to be, trying to be popular. I know what's popular right now in the industry is, making booty shaking music, the stripper music, just the music of portraying the life of a thug, or, just stuff that's not really relatable. I think that music's kind of lost its soul, especially in the hip hop arena. And I'm hoping to be able to bring back just some life to it.
Dreamers, come back, let's go.
Now, doesn't that make you want to check out new music from Young Jules? But it's about that time where we wrap it up here with BNR Weekly. Before we go, I need you guys to hit that subscribe button below. Leave your comments with your Twitter name. I need you guys to leave comments with your Twitter name, your Instagram. But before we go, I need you guys to hit the subscribe button, leave your comments below with your Twitter name, Instagram, and Facebook, and we'll shout you out next BNR Weekly. This is Nia Ping, and we're signing off BNR Weekly. See you next week. Bye.
Be in the middle, it's hard to sell a hybrid. Sex it up, show some skin, do what they did. 3 guys, 1 gal, let's see. We think it's best to model you like Black Eyed Peas.